Okay, hey everyone. So today I wanted to do a eyebrow video, just talking about the do's and don'ts of eyebrows, what tools you should be using, all that kind of stuff. I've seen a lot of interesting eyebrows lately, and well, not lately, just I've I've seen them. Yeah, some stuff that just should not be going on, ladies. Your eyebrows, you want your eyebrows to look natural. You do not want them to look fake. You want them to look like hair. Like you want them to look tapered and defined, but you don't want them to look painted on your face. Like you want them to have a natural look to them. Okay, and excuse my hair, like I literally just washed it, so it's like a big poof ball right now, but whatever. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is grooming. It is a very nice luxury to get your eyebrows groomed, whether that means getting them waxed at the salon or going to a threading salon and getting them threaded. I got my eyebrows waxed for years, and I probably 4 or 5 years ago, about 4 years ago, I switched over to threading, and I love it. Threading is like the ultimate for me because it lasts longer. Like my eyebrows can go probably like 4 or 5 weeks, like maybe a little touch up here and there, like after the third week, but they last a very long time. Like they still keep their shape, and yeah, like I don't have to go get them done as often. Whereas waxing, I feel like it's kind of like, okay, after 2 weeks, they start looking kind of crappy. So threading lasts longer. Also, I think threading is more sanitary because, you know, when you're getting your eyebrows waxed, you don't know if their wax is clean, like how often they change that wax out or like anything like that. And I've heard some stories. But with threading, they throw the thread away after every client. So it's like, you know, it's kind of just like your germs on there. Also, I feel like threading is more precise because waxing, like if they put the wax on and then they like, whatever they do, whatever that's called, they take it off. If they mess up, like that's it. Like your eyebrow's gone. Like that's it. You don't have any more eyebrow. But for threading, it's more precise because they can like see the individual hairs that they're taking out. So your eyebrow's gonna look better. Now, that's not to say you can go to any threading shop and it's just automatically going to be good. Like, you want to make sure you go to the right threading shop, and not everybody there has the same skill set. So, you want to make sure that you go to the best person there. You can ask clients, like, who do you go to? Who do most people go to? That's what I do anyway. Okay, so for those of you who self-groom, I have been self-grooming my eyebrows lately because I haven't found anybody here in Columbia that I like. I went to get my eyebrows threaded because I was like, waxed because I was like so desperate, but I wasn't feeling it. So I have been doing my own eyebrows. Okay, the things that you're gonna need to do your eyebrows. Well, okay, before I talk about that, I wrote some stuff down because I didn't want to forget anything. You don't want to overpluck your eyebrows. A lot of people feel like they really have to get that like shape, that arch in their eyebrows, and they end up taking way too much off, and it just looks really thin and not attractive at all. Also, you want to make sure when you're tweezing that you tweeze below, like the little stragglies. That's pretty much it, okay? And then at the top, like a lot of us have like facial hair right here, and you want to clean that up, and it's going to make your eyebrows look more defined and more pretty. Also, if you're tweezing and you don't have an arch and you want to maintain your arch, okay, right here where your arch is, you can take off a little bit of hair. You can, like, not a lot, just a little bit. It's gonna make a big difference. Like, little touches that you do to your eyebrow makes a huge difference. That's why you don't want to over tweeze because, you know, before you know it, you're gonna have nothing left. Also, very important, you do not want to tweeze the end of your eyebrows. Do not tweeze the end of your eyebrows. You want them to be elongated, not too long, but really your eyebrow should, okay, at the end of your eye, if you move it up, that's really where your eyebrow should end, right there. So you don't want your eyebrows to be too long. You don't want them to be too short. But I really don't recommend taking out the end of your eyebrow. Like, that's not going to look cute. Okay, also, so if you're self-grooming, and the same goes for waxing, like, you don't want to just wax below and above. Don't actually, like, start taking off the actual eyebrow itself. Like, you don't want to do that. Okay, so tools that you're going to need to self-groom. You're going to need an eyebrow comb. I bought this one from, like, Target. It was probably, like, $3. Not that expensive, but you're definitely going to need this. You're going to need a pair of tweezers. These are just basic tweezers that I got. They're not that great. I heard Tweezerman have really good ones that, like, grab the hairs really good, but I only use these on myself, so whatever. Okay, and you're also going to need an angled eyeshadow brush. And this one's by MAC, but you can, again, go to the drugstore and get one that I'm sure works just fine. And also, you're going to need eyeshadow powder or a brow powder. I personally use this black. I know I use black on my eyebrows. By Maybelline that I bought, like, I don't remember when I bought it, but I didn't necessarily buy it for my eyebrows, but I ran out of, like, my eyebrow powder, and then I was like, oh shoot, well, this is all I have. So I started using it, and it works fine. And it actually has, like, a little bit of sparkle in it, but I kind of like that. So I don't necessarily recommend that. Most people work better with, like, a dark brown, but whatever. Okay, so this is how you're gonna start. First, you're gonna tweeze. My eyebrows are done already, so I'm just gonna kind of show you guys without really showing you guys. First, what you're gonna do is you're going to tweeze below and above. So you're going to tweeze hairs that are above and below, okay? Not actually in the eyebrow. Once you've done that, you're going to take your angled eyeshadow pencil, or brush, excuse me. You're going to dab it in the eyeshadow, and you're going to draw a line. Can you see better on this one? You're going to draw a line that is below all the way to the arch and above all the way to the arch, okay? After you've done that, you're going to get a little bit more powder, and you want to start at the center. You want most of the powder to be in the center of your eyebrow, not in the front, because it's going to look too heavy and too dense. Then what you're going to do is you're going to extend it out and draw a blunt line at the end, so whoosh. You can go over it again to make it darker if you want, but make sure you're getting it at the exact same spot, because then it's going to look like, it just won't look good. Like, you want a blunt line at the end. Whoosh, whoosh, okay? What else did I say? Blunt line, start filling in center, extend to end. Okay, this is very important. It's probably the easiest part, but this is where most people mess up. You're going to take this part of the eyebrow brush, like the flat side, I don't know if you can see, but like this flat side, not this part. And you're going to take it, and you're going to start where you drew that line and draw up to get the front of your eyebrows drawn in. Draw up, 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 up. And it's going to give the illusion of, like, little hairs, and it's not going to look like it's painted on. You do not want it to look like it's painted on. Then you can just go and do that until it looks natural, I guess. And that's basically all you need to do for your eyebrows. Yeah, so I guess that's the end of my video. I'm going to do another video today based on some new products that I purchased, and I think I've been using them long enough to give a decent review on them. So, thanks, YouTube. Bye.